Welcome back, everybody. We have got weeds everywhere in all three of our fields. So this episode will probably be a bit of weeding, and hopefully should be able to get the second stage of fertiliser on our 3 fields. Apart from that, everything else is hunky-dory on here. So I think if we grab the lizard, because that has got narrow tyres on, just to be on the safe side, I should think we would be okay, because it's literally at its first growth stage. So I think there it is, yeah. Grab that. And then we will crack on with a bit of weeding. Let's zoom in a bit so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now, I did have a suggestion, and I did actually think about it myself, but I kind of feel like it's cheating a little bit, so I want you guys' thoughts on the matter. So in our owned items, we do have the pig stable and obviously the pig silo. I'm not too fussed about doing pigs on this series, especially with the fact there's only 25. That looks like a huge building to me, and in fact I know what building it is because I've played on other maps with that same building. It's a huge building. It only holds 25 pigs. I mean, I know they are a little bit greedy and they reproduce very, very quick, but 25 still isn't a lot, is it? So technically we could sell that, but that will give us 62,500. So that's what I'm thinking. And then this is 24,000. It's a little bit cheating, I think, in my eyes, because we don't actually own this plot of land. Look, I mean, we could buy it for 19,780 and then maybe sell those two and not feel as guilty, but I'm not sure. I think probably we'll just leave it, but let me know what your thoughts are, because I didn't want to, you know, us to be, I know we're still not going to be mega rich, but it's going to be able to help us buy a couple of other fields, I would have thought. But I didn't want to get there too quick, but saying that, we are fairly far into the series. But yeah, let me know what you think about that, because I'm always interested and up for your ideas, because I've said it before, it's not just my series, it's our series. You guys watch it as well, which I am forever grateful for. Oh, probably not grateful for smacking into that shed, but so we'll get these weeded and then fertilised. And then that may be the end of this episode, because we're at, what are we at? I couldn't see the time then, it's in the middle of the pond. It is 5:55 PM. So it is getting a little bit late to do other things, bits and bobs. I've got to make sure I'm not missing things here. I have to come back down that way, I think. I still can't believe that we got weeds up in the forestry area before our other field to our left, which was obviously planted before the forestry area. Right, I think I've got all them. I'll just double check. We're up here, aren't we? It's looking good to me. We'll get this one and the forestry area done as well. Because yeah, I think after we've done these two jobs, it's probably going to be sleeping through the night then, I would have thought, and see what tomorrow holds for us. A little bit more trickier to see the weeds in this field because of the soybeans. But going back to selling the pig farm and silo and whatnot, we should get quite a good return from these soybeans, because we've got soybeans over in that field, the forestry area, haven't we? And at this field, so I'm hoping we're going to make a nice bit of bunts, as they say. Bunsen burner, nice little earner. Whoa, nearly had that sign over then. I did actually knock one down last episode. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I did pick it up and put it up by the side of the road, and it kind of got hidden in the longer grass. Accidents happen, we can't help it. Anyway, I will get these two fields finished. I'm hoping I'm not missing any. I will double check the map as we go. Right, that should be that horrific job done. Quite impressed with that forestry field actually. I did that without missing any at all. The other field I had to go back over a couple of little bits. But that is done. I absolutely hate weeds. I normally have them turned off, but I thought I'd put them on just for that extra challenge on this map. Kinda wish I hadn't. But no, it's not too bad, I suppose. At least we only have to do it once. That's if it's allows us to plant things though. Right, let's not try and do a exorcist with my head. Drop that down. Now we need our fertilizer, which is obviously over here. I think we'll stay in the lizard. Again, for the fact, there are Deutsches there, isn't it? That we've got narrow tyres on. That's still attached, isn't it? Drop that off. Let's move him. He can just sit there for a minute. There's our lovely new cedar. Quite impressed with that. Had some nice positive comments from you guys. Also had some very hilarious comments about the forestry area. Growing dodgy mushrooms in there and weed. So that did make me smile. So we get these fields fertilised and then we're all good to go. We can sleep well tonight then. Should be able to do this in 2 passes. Hopefully. Again, we'll double check the map just to make sure we're okay. And obviously when this wheat has grown, we can then do our change over the chickens. But it's just a shame we're going to lose those chickens we've already got. Plus any feed. I mean, how much feed is it? So it's 1300 litres, which is, it doesn't sound a lot, but that is quite a lot to us. I can't quite see. I think there's something. Can we turn? Is it them? Is it them? There we go. Oh, I've missed some weeds, look. What a nightmare. I'll get that later. I could just see something poking out the corner of that. Yeah, I can see them now. That symbol for the chickens was slightly in the way, wasn't it? So and then obviously depending on what we get, how much we make rather from the soybeans, we can then look at what sort of field we're going to go for next. I would like to go, I think, with a grass field. It's just a real shame that you can't buy these. I mean, I know that's not flat, but you could certainly mow that. You could get rid of those trees, but you can't buy some of the areas on this map. Like I said last episode, that's my only little complaint, I guess, about the map. Apart from that, a fantastic little map. I remember doing my original map tour on here and I just finished recording it and I just thought, what a cracking little map. I'm going to have to do something on there. And I'm glad I did. I think we're missing a little bit there. Because I know a lot of you guys are enjoying it. I've had some very, very good comments, positive comments. I get some really good views for this series in terms of how big my channel is. Obviously to bigger YouTubers that would be not very good views, but for us we're only a small channel and I'm very, very pleased with the amount of views and likes I've been getting for this series. Kind of feels like YouTube is starting to notice me now. I certainly have noticed they've started sticking adverts in some of my videos. Obviously they've realised that certain videos are getting a little bit more attention than others, and they've been whacking adverts in. So that is nothing to do with me, guys, if you're getting adverts on there. Alright, once we've done this, we'll head up to the forestry area. Yeah, this could be quite a short episode, guys, so apologies for that, but we've done a couple of jobs that we desperately needed doing. I will double check and see what the time is though for the recording, but I've always said that I'd like to keep these episodes fairly short because it's, you know, a small map with small fields. It does allow us to do a bit more on here, and there's not so much off camera. I need to go and fill this up actually, don't I? What was I saying? There's not so much off camera shenanigans going on, if that makes sense. I think you know what I'm trying to say. It's just on my No Man's Land series and the American Life farming series, where they're a lot bigger fields and there's a lot more going on. There's a lot of off-camera work, so obviously when I'm harvesting a field, they're quite big fields, so then obviously I don't expect you to sit there for about 40 minutes while I harvest a field. Right, hang on a sec, I need to think. 69 litres in there. So I'm wondering if we should just, because we are always using it, I just feel naughty for leaving it up here at the shop. I know we could move it. I was thinking of maybe just getting a pallet. No, I think we'll just carry on with the single bags for now. I'll have a little think about that further down the line. Right, 100, 200. I think that was 300. So that will put us filled right up, and we should have a bit of a bag left. I may try my balancing trick again, seeing as that works quite well last time, and it was this tractor as well, so that should be good to go. If we just use a little bit and then top it up. Oh, that's the wrong way. We've also, I completely forgot, there's a part of the update on this map. There is a placeable area now, isn't there? I completely forgot about that. If you're not familiar with it, I will show you in a second. Let's just get this filled up. Pick that up, thank you. Right, so that leaves a little bit in that bag. I think, whoa, last time we just rested it on there, like that. Yeah, this with the P, placeable area. So that is only 39,000 to buy, just over. So that is an option. I've not really had a good look at it, but it is just over there. So I'm guessing, oh my goodness, that is not good. That's It's kind of stuck on the exhaust, wasn't it? Yeah, I wonder if we could plough that up. That would be a cheap option for a field. Plough it up. Or we could keep it as a placeable area and put something else down there. What, I'm not quite sure at the minute. It's just a thought. I haven't processed that thought any further than that. Right, if we dump that off there, because I can see that getting chucked across our field and getting lost. And let's try and do a kind of straight up, try and make some sense out of it. I'm very pleased with how far we've come. If you think back to episode 1, where this was all a forest. Just clean the wheels off a little bit. I wonder how far out you can go that way actually. Obviously it would stop you eventually because that's the edge of the map. Even though we can see further than that. Right, I think we've done, we're right over there, aren't we? Let's do a little lap round first and then we've got a bit of a border, haven't we? This is a nice grass field. What I like about this one is it's open. The one next to our newest field, the square field that we've just fertilised, that's got fencing around it, which isn't a massive problem, but you know, it's getting right to the edge with the mowers. I'll tell you what, I don't think we're going to have enough here for this field. I think I probably wasted some on the left side there where we started. I should have planned that a little bit better. I do like this fertiliser spreader, but again, if there's bigger, well, not necessarily bigger, because I don't want huge machines on here because that isn't part of our gameplay, but if there's, you know, things, I mean sort of like holds more than 350, I have seen a couple of things. I've got recommended quite a cool sprayer by Wallace. Wallace recommended that to me, which I have got my eye on. Kind of is still looking a bit vintage, but I'm undecided at the minute. I think I may have missed a little bit up the top there. We'll keep carrying on like this and then I'll double check to see if we have missed any bits. I mean, for a little spreader, it's got quite a good spread width on it. Yes, I definitely think we're going to run out here. I'm pretty sure I've missed a few bits. Come on, we can do it. It's going to be close. It's going to be very annoying if I have missed bits, because we probably could have done it if I'd been paying attention a bit better. Sounds a bit like my old school reports. Must pay attention. Right, we're out. Oh, yes. I bet none of you doubted me, did you? It's just myself, doubting myself. That is wonderful. All 3 fields weeded, fertilised. Well, I think let's head up to the shop and we'll fill this up. So it's ready to go for... I'll tell you what, no. Just in case I find something else and someone else recommends something to me, we'll leave it as it is. Head back to the farm, and then I think we will end the episode there. Another short and sweet episode on Kleines land. I can't remember, I think I did mention about mowing our cow pasture. Apparently you cannot mow that one. But I had another good suggestion about that, is we could always plough it up, put grass back down. But it just becomes a bit awkward then with mowing it when the cows are in there. Obviously we all know that we can run through the animals and they won't die, but try and keep it a little bit realistic. Anyway, we'll leave it there for that episode. I hope you have all enjoyed it, is what I wanted to say. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, and don't forget to smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.